Previously on Hard Knocks.
I've seen a lot. Been through a lot in this league. I'm not here to change anything. I'm just here to win a championship.
It will be King Ugly.
Third place, Big Vlad. A surprising twist, second place, Big Vlad.
You got my hand-picked fullback in there.
He's made some bone-crushing blocks. And then you have the name John Connor, the Terminator.
Go get a Terminator! Oh!
So tell me what think he's out. So we have three guys in one position.
John, I can play. When you feel I can play.
So tell me, he missed. He's always missed. Let him open up his freaking pizza stand in the Bronx and leave me alone.
The Jets will even up their record in extremely ugly fashion, but it's a win nonetheless.
Hi, Foxy. The damn pillow fight with it. Sometimes we said, defense going to have to pick up the offense, special teams going to have to pick up the offense. What's going to happen next week? Offense going to pick up everybody, right? That's the way it goes. It's what it's like to play as a team.
The Jets are halfway through camp, but 2 preseason games have made it clear something's missing.
Some of you guys know that I spoke to you in pregame. I said, we seem flat. What's wrong? We seem flat. You can't play this game flat. I don't believe that. You got to play this game with emotion. You got to be passionate about what you're doing. We have enough experience in this room to recognize that and fix it. So to me, that's leadership. If we're flat and pregame's down or whatever, locker room's quiet, I expect you guys to speak up, do something to get your team ready to play.
What do you mean you said confidence is low?
I don't think our guys right now are playing with a lot of confidence. Does everybody agree with that?
We had some really talented guys, but none of them motivate vocally the group. So they all kind of, in my opinion, they all kind of look to each other like, hey, we're pretty talented. Somebody's going to make a play here, instead of saying, I'll take this fucking game over.
And I don't see the leadership to step up and get it corrected on the team. We can talk about all we want, but it can't come from us. We got to come from that locker room.
That's how we do that. Ooh, man. Almost brought that left hook up immediately. Almost route, like just boom. Yeah, like, oh, what was that? Did that graze me? Yeah, that's thick though, right there, that beard. So that would protect you a little bit.
Rex Ryan knows how to roll with the punches, and while his smile is a camp constant, he keeps a sharp eye out and an even sharper tongue.
Well, that big John Deere looking dude is an ugly mother, isn't he? But I mean, he looks okay special team-wise, but okay in the position. He's big as shit. Yeah. I don't know if he's that smart, though. Well, what has to improve? Well, the blocking, the receiving, the running. Other than that, we were pretty good last week, you know. We opened the season with 3 of our toughest games right out of the gate. Right. But the great thing is we end up kicking ass. You know, that's going to send a freaking message to the whole league. Like, oh, shit.
The Jets would feel even more confident if star cornerback Darrelle Revis were with the team. And early in the week, mysterious reports begin to appear that the holdout might be on his way back to camp.
Why is Tim Calishaw keeps reporting about Revis?
Oh.
Does he know something we don't?
It's the most bizarre thing. It's like this guy, Tim Calishaw from ESPN, wrote it. I mean, let's put it this way. I hope he's right. I just like to know what the deal looks like. Yeah. And I'm like, well, Peter, like, it's not true. He's like, it was on both radio stations this morning that this deal is done. Here, read that. Another source confirming that Revis is going to be here tomorrow. 1050 ESPN, quote, says another source confirming Revis will be in camp this week, Thursday.
Well, we're running out of days.
You're saying in 14 minutes it's going to be the lead story?
Yes, it was going to be the lead on SportsCenter. The Jets and Revis are close to signing the deal.
I mean, your experience, Bruce, where do you think this is coming from?
You got to be, well, we know it's not coming from us.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Hope they're right. We'll be apparently the last to know.
The Jets have already re-signed one veteran, but there's some concern that the big money may have corrupted him.
I tell you what, Mangold, I'm a little worried about him. All that money going to his head. Because last night, I'm at Taco Bell, and so is Nick Mangold.
Fellas, Nick's here. We can start now. Yeah, it's all about you. It's all about you. We can start the meeting.
Nick deserves it. One, he's a great person. He's a great player. He deserves every cent of that contract, whatever it is. I don't even know the number yet, but as soon as I find out, I'll send him a text and hopefully get a free dinner.
I'll tell you what, Nick really is invaluable to Mark.
Next guy.
359, front side.
You're just young. I don't know what you're talking about. I know the shades. I'm just kidding.
That's why I'm teaching you.
He's good for Mark. He's good for me. He's one of those guys that's always on an even keel.
Max Bloom, and your money on 7. Mark 5-7. Under, Mark 5-2. Slip.
Mark, on Wednesday night, you and Nick Mangold, you guys go in there and you watch the third down blitz reel together. Mm-hmm. When you realize how well he knows it, it's just going to give you a sense of confidence going out there on game day. Wow, I mean, we're in really good shape. We understand what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Nick Mangold's leadership is crucial because the Jets are trying to break in a new left guard. Number 68, Matt Slauson, and number 62, Vladimir Dukas, are battling each other for the job.
I'm fighting every day for this job. This is my opportunity to start.
It's Slauson's power on the left side. When
Yeah.
we're getting the fucking power. I mean, we're knocking fucking threes off.
Oh, shit, no kidding. Yeah.
It was good.
It is good.
As pro as this.
Yeah, I got to get a little better.
The one play that Slauson got beat badly on, Woody, Mark almost hurt his knee. So, that's what happened to Carson Palmer. That's what happened to Tom Brady. Watch the left guard here. That's scary.
That's where he almost gets hurt?
Yeah. That's exactly how Tom Brady. That's scary. You look at that, you say, is Dukas that bad?
Dukas is powerful but raw. The Jets' second-round pick was born in Haiti and played his college ball at Massachusetts.
You know, Vlad comes from a small school. It's a process when they come from that level, number one. And then he's making a transition from tackle to a guard role.
Oy vey.
Not bad.
In his first 2 games, Dukas' inexperience is obvious.
Yeah, we got to protect better than that. Our guard got beat like a drum.
You talking about Clean Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, he blitzed.
I know he blitzed, but he stacked the shade. You got to come to me, the will.
I picked him up, though.
That's why you
Come on, react. Don't think, react. Just play.
Physically, he's doing better, but he had 5 minutes. I know, but he had 5 minutes.
You gotta look good behind the top.
Right. You can't have mentals.
You can't blow it.
No.
Yeah, that's how you really get him hurt.
Yep.
All right. So open up your binders here for the Redskins. Let's talk about a couple things here.
The education of Mark Sanchez continues. Today's lesson, organization.
When did you get a binder? We were just talking about how we didn't have binders. This is a joke on me.
Yeah, you have a binder, right? Yeah. Where'd you get yours, Bill?
On the binder shelf.
Oh, where they keep all the binders?
Where did you get yours?
There's a bunch of them. There are? That would have been a good idea. You know, maybe grab one. Since, we actually had kind of like game plan this deal. And that works too. I mean, you can find your stuff there. Baby steps. Hey, Rue, you've done a great job getting him up to speed. I want to congratulate you on that.
Sanchez is proving a quick study in payback.
Well, when I saw it immediately, I knew who did it. Fucking Sanchez. What a dickhead. It's his way of getting back at me. A lot of times he'll draw on my pictures, my kid's photo. He'll put a mustache on my kid's photos. That's just Mark being Mark, and he's a big kid, and we laugh it off to the fact that he's a prankster.
The Jets' quarterback situation is no laughing matter. Right now, there's one too many. The odd man out may be number 7, Kevin O'Connell, a prospect the Jets traded for just last year.
As a backup quarterback, you learn to stay ready and you learn to kind of keep yourself sharp on the sidelines, and I really, really want to be a part of this team. Ice on hot, Viper!
Number 11, Kellen Clemens, was once the Jets' quarterback of the future. Now, he's fighting to be the backup.
Good job. Put us in 2nd and 6. You check that thing down, you found a 0, now we're 3rd and 1. And you'll probably stand on the field for another rack of plays if this was an actual situation, but it's not.
It's frustrating. We draft Mark as the number 5 overall and trade up in all those spots. Kind of wrote out my future with the team at that point. You know, now signing Brunell in the offseason.
I'm happy that he's here to help me, and then at the same time you feel for other guys trying to make the squad, like Kellen and Kevin.
I want one more fair opportunity to have a legit competition with some other quarterback for the starting job.
The toughest test Clemens will face at camp won't take place on the field, but at the negotiating table.
Please don't. Here's what we would like to do, is we would adjust your salary to what your minimum would be, right? But we would guarantee it for the whole year. And what our thinking is this, like Mark would be the 2, okay? Brunell.
Right. Okay, well, here's a question for you. What if I say I'd rather not?
We'd probably cut you.
Okay, at what point?
Probably sooner than later, in fairness to you and fairness to us.
Right.
Because, again, it just doesn't make sense for us to keep 2 guys at that salary.
Okay, well, I appreciate your honesty. The one thing that I will certainly say, I do like it here. I like this organization. I like playing for Rex. Okay.
So like I said, I really want you here. I really hope you take this, but if you don't, like I said, I want you to take it with a clear mind.
Right. Yeah, I appreciate it. And I'll visit with Dave and my wife and all that stuff. Thank you.
All right, sure, Kellen, absolutely.
I appreciate it. All right.
And if Dave needs, call, that's fine too.
What up, Coacher?
That's how that started. Right there. Now look. Oh boy.
I should have never looked like that.
Michigan alumnus Braylon Edwards and Ohio State's Santonio Holmes have an understandable rivalry. This season, they'll have to compete for their quarterback's affection.
Well, what I got to do?
Yeah, I'm for sale. I'm for sale. So, yeah, completion's for sale.
Is it? I mean, is it good? Is it a reasonable price? Because I mean, I'm working with minimum right now. Dinner in the movies.
Nice, like Arby's.
Dinner in the movies. That's cool. Dinner in the movies it is, baby. Me and my quarterback. Going on a date.
The Jets and their newest receiver are having a regular love affair. But the romance will be put on hold for the season's first 4 weeks, while Holmes serves a suspension for violating the NFL's substance abuse policy.
Hey, just so you guys know, I'll be back game 5 when Holmes goes back.
We can hang in there for 4 weeks and the help's coming. We know that. That's it. Oh, yeah. We saw that the other day. Help's on the way. But that's basically what he's selling. Well, you can help us, man.
We're buying it.
Absolutely.
Like when we got him, Rex was like, just wait. And I was like, yeah, I've seen he's pretty good. Now I'm like, holy shit.
That's what I mean.
That guy's freaky.
That's the guy I remember.
Yep. And see, now this one is former Super Bowl MVP, number 10, Santonio Holmes, that we traded for from Pittsburgh. That's the kid that made that catch in that Super Bowl to win the game. That one, when he dug his toes in there, that's him. He might be the best player on the field.
When I was in Pittsburgh, you didn't know if he was getting the ball or not, man. But around here, like how you know what I'm saying? That ball's passing around everywhere. You got a mental now. Okay, shit, I might get this ball. Pittsburgh.
You know it.
I ain't getting this ball.
Lavernius Coles knows what it means to be New York's go-to receiver.
And Lavernius Coles hauled it in, and the Jets extend their lead. Intercepted. No, it's a touchdown. It was taken away by Coles. The ball, and he makes the catch.
Now 32, Coles has returned for a 3rd tour of duty with the Jets.
The minute he walked back in the door, it was like he'd never left. So everybody looks at how much he's produced for the team, and everybody cheers for him.
We got Santonio Holmes going to be suspended for 4 weeks. So LC wanted to take a shot here, and, the guys love him.
You're about 40 years old, man. Oh, yeah, no. This guy hit me with the 40s. I look younger than him.
LC is looking good. We just got to give him an opportunity to show what he can do, because I still think he's good. I think he's good for the team.
He's been better for the team than I thought he'd be. Yeah.
I think he's been good for the team, and so is obviously T-Rich, both those guys.
Number 49, Tony Richardson, has plenty of respect, but the 16-year vet may not have a spot on the roster.
If we went that route, you would be saying goodbye to a great player and a very good man. But he's well thought of on this football team for sure, and there's no doubt in my mind he is the leader.
Anthony's got some real strong feelings about T-Rich and the implications if we cut him.
In terms of trying to keep him?
Yeah, he said he thinks that, I mean, the guy is the true leader of the team. And
my whole thing is, like, it makes no sense to do it, and it's T-Rich. So just the fact we're talking about it.
I agree with you. You're talking about one of the iconic players.
Like the T-Rich decision, I think is hard, Brian, because he's, $855,000 fully guaranteed. Like I said to Rex, like it came down to Tony Richardson, Laveranues, Cole. If you get one guy, who should it be?
Yeah. Hard decision.
What do you think about the whole T-Rich Coles thing?
Both of them are great mentors, and they can both still play.
Someday, John Connor might be the Jets' starting fullback. Already a favorite of the coaches, number 38's responsibilities increase almost daily.
We knocked 3 guys on their backs in the game. Even had one on kickoff, too. Oh, yeah, the Terminator gets one here. Here he is right here. Boom. There's the Terminator.
That's a good pop, though, John. I'll say that. When in doubt, hit somebody, and trust me, you'll be okay. John, we got you on this, my man. You got promoted. Come around a Terminator trap.
Terminator trap?
You'll chip 2 and go for 1. And we'll let Terminator hit that backside 5.
Feel sorry for that backside 5?
He'll kill it. Let's run the Terminator. Let's run the Terminator. We only get one shot to do it. Terminator right.
Todd Carter to kick off for Carolina. Sends it high and deep. Wow. About 9 yards deep in the end zone.
John Connor, baby. The Terminator just killed somebody.
Well, the Terminator picked up one on the kickoff return, laid a guy out.
Hey, it's too bad the Terminator just knocked the piss out of the guy. Oh.
All right, kickoff. This one's 9 yards deep. Why are we going to show it? The Terminator. Terminator right. Bam! The helicopter. The Terminator. Hey, how about our boy Connor? Did he light that dude up or what?
The Lombardi Trophy is a powerful lure, strong enough to draw 2 of the past decade's best players to the Jets for a final run at a world championship. Number 99 linebacker Jason Taylor knows where he wants to go. He's just having trouble getting there.
Hey, you made it. Hey, I found it. Man, I ended up at the airport. I missed a turn somewhere. I left the hotel at 5:25. I got here at 6:25.
Did you just drive right by it?
Let's go, Jason. Hey, I'm glad you can make it.
You went to the airport, Rex. He's trying to tell us something.
I thought we were at New York. I just drove past the turn. I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Everybody needs to appreciate it.
Yeah, we do.
LaDainian Tomlinson has not only hit the ground running, he looks young again.
Good that kid run. Anyway, LT, way to go, man. Oh! Way to run it, kid. Way to run it.
I feel rejuvenated. I feel like a rebirth, a guy that's been around for a long time, but getting another opportunity to play a kid's game.
Yeah, he still got some burst there.
Man, he's got a sidestep too.
Man, the sweet feet.
For their final practice of the week, the Jets are taking a field trip. They're headed to Hofstra University, site of their training camp for 40 years. Tonight, 10,000 of the Long Island faithful stream in to see the green and white.
Yeah, back out here at the old Hofstra, baby.
Jason Taylor's not here. He's stuck in traffic on the way here.
Nice.
Twice. So you got to do something. Laura's trying to get
JT not make it? See you at the Newark airport again? Guarantee the traffic got him. Guarantee it.
Hey, JT made it. He texted me and said, what time should I leave? I said, you better leave about 3:30, because that traffic will be crazy.
I'm late.
Hey, let's go. Let's be sharp, dog. Be sharp. Let's go. We got the most gangsters team eating cheeseburgers on the field, yo. Look at this dude, man. Boys out there eating cheeseburgers, man. Hey, these boys is eating cheeseburgers on the football field. Get a couple double routes on these guys today, man. Them cheeseburgers gonna hold them down, baby. Touchdown. Get to him. Over top.
Take out.
Oh, look at this shit here. Look at this dude on the field, man. He is tripping. Hey, man, where the police at, man? Look at this dude on the field, man.
You got him? Yeah, I got him.
Terminator down there again.
Terminator. Here we go. I got to get this kid out the field. Oh, no.
He's resisting arrest. He's resisting arrest. Hey, give it up, man, for the guy that ran on the field like a jackass. Yay.
Hey, we need to sign up those security guards that took that guy down.
Oh, man, did they slam his ass.
Tomorrow night is the third preseason game. Traditionally, a full dress rehearsal, with the starters playing the bulk of the game.
Soho, all right? Soho, kill 88 this week. First group, you ready to play 3 quarters. Okay? You ready to play 3 quarters. This is really the last tune-up we're going to get, all right, before we go out and line up on Monday night. 3 weeks from today, we line up in the pursuit of the championship against the Raiders.
Play up to your ability. If you haven't played up to your ability, crank it up. Crank it the fuck up.
But again, McNabb's already been declared out. The fullback's already been declared out. Everybody else is up.
I don't care what they do. Do what we do well, you can win. Redskins, fuck them.
You guys know me, that I'm about as positive a guy as there is. I believe our team's better than every fucking team in the league. I believe our players are better than any players in the league, right? Those are true statements. That's how I believe. But the team's only going so far if I'm the only guy that leads. The team is only going so far. I'm not a great leader, okay? I'm not a great leader. I can't lead myself, this whole group of men. We ain't going to win, guys, if it's about me. I'm sitting back waiting for us to understand the team that we said we were going to be. What the hell are we waiting on? What are we waiting on? Do you want it or not? Do you understand there's a price to pay? Can we have fun? You're damn right. I demand that we have fun. Now, there's a difference between having fun and being a jackass. Our defense was a jackass when we went to Hofstra, eating a bunch of fucking cheeseburgers before we go stretch and all that. That's being a jackass. You can be a world champion, but not like this. We won't win it. We'll sit back and say, why didn't we do it? We didn't do it because where were our fucking priorities? How about our offense? When are we going to put it together? When are we going to put it together? Can we not run the ball down their throats every snap? Can we not throw it anytime we want to fucking throw it? Let's make sure we play like the fucking New York Jets and not some fucking slapdick team. That's what I want to see tomorrow. Do we understand what the fuck I want to see tomorrow? Let's go to eat a goddamn snack.
Toyota Corolla. Maserati. Yeah.
Weeks is more expensive, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Jason Taylor's Maserati has 430 horsepower, variable valve timing, and a ZF 6-speed manumatic transmission. Good thing, he's running late again.
Open road in New York City. Better enjoy it because it ain't gonna last long.
That's my exit. Navigation is great when it works. I love the sound of a navigation that knows what it's talking about. But for some reason in my car, she gets confused.
Shut up. See what I'm saying? She thinks we're still out on Amsterdam.
We just got action. You don't want Valley Parking, right?
No, I'm good.
Nice car.
Thank you, dear.
Okay.
Welcome to preseason game number 3 for the New York Jets as they take on the Washington Redskins tonight here at the new Meadowlands Stadium. One last dress rehearsal, especially for the starters as they get ready for opening night.
That was good last night.
Oh, okay. Good. I thought so too.
They needed it. I can't tell you how happy I was.
Oh, really good.
I don't want to be the only one MFing everybody.
Oh,
Come on.
Well,
I actually thought I had 2 pretty good practices, but I had to run around like I was crazy.
Yeah, I got you to get it too. And I'm like, guys,
That's
come on.
not right. They needed that so bad. I was so happy you did that. That was so.
It can't just be us. You know what I mean? All the time.
Perfect.
We know it's our opportunity, right? Last time we get to play a preseason game in front of our fans. Let's make sure that we're doing it the New York Jets style, right? Play to who we are. Be true to ourselves, and let's beat this team's ass, all right? Let's go, babe. Holy Ghost, amen. Let's go, baby.
Up to 2, sit down. Read 15. Read. You're looking spry out there with all that conditioning. They're trying to kill me with that.
Old pros don't usually go all out in preseason. But LaDainian Tomlinson is playing as if he wants to make a point.
Makes a man miss at the line and turns the ball.
Oh, look at that. Boy, did he make him look stupid. What a freaking move. Holy shit. He broke that dude's ankle.
LaDainian Tomlinson looking like the LT of old. Give it to him in space, makes man miss. In for Tomlinson, running right. Cuts it back to the left to get to the second level.
Uh-oh, it's going to the house. Go to the house, LT.
Cuts it back inside and gets to the 50-yard line.
Hey, wow. He's down. Oh, boy, you could have tackled him. Hey. You could have tackled him at the line of scrimmage. Hey, tackle him at the line of scrimmage. You can't tackle him 50 yards down the field. Hey, you ain't going to tackle nobody. What are you talking about? That's why my brother got rid of your ass.
Ice, right?
This is the last action Santonio Holmes will see with the starting offense until week 5 of the regular season.
Santonio Holmes out to the left. Sanchez back to throw. Slant left. Caught by Santonio Holmes. Goes toe. That's a touchdown. Down the sideline. Fumbles the ball. Recovered by the Redskins. Inbound.
Oh, damn.
Just when the Jet offense gets a big play, Santonio Holmes coughs it up.
I ain't never fumbled it. That's my first time fumbling since my rookie year. For real?
Okay, here we go. Need a touchdown. Let's go.
I right sledge, 60 zombie.
Let's go. I right sledge. 60 zombie on one.
Third down and 8. Sanchez looks right, throws right, intercepted. No! Picked off by D'Angelo Hall. Down the left sideline, dodges Sanchez. He's out to the 30 and caught from behind. And what has been a preseason of problems for the first-team Jets offense continuing tonight here against the Redskins.
Hey, get the ball back to the quarterback. He needs some more work. All right.
Grossman in the shotgun again. The Jets bring the blitz. Grossman back to throw under some pressure. Dodging tackles. Hit. Fumbles the football. It's loose.
That's our ball. That's our ball. That's our ball.
Calvin Pace came through to get the sack and knock it away.
Who's got the football? Redskins claim they've got it. Jets claim they've got it.
Our ball. He's signaling.
What do you mean, fourth down?
He's signaling 4th down. That's bullshit.
What do you mean, fourth down? How the hell is that not our ball? Hey, I'm ready to use a fucking timeout if you'll call it if I call it. Yeah, all right. How about throwing a flag again for nothing?
Rex Ryan isn't the only one who thinks the officials are a little pushy.
You gotta let me know before I get down, man.
All right, relax. We got relax.
Hold on, move.
Get move a little bit.
Hey,
Move a little bit.
My bad. I just got caught off guard. I thought you were linebacker, okay? All right.
We got to move a little bit. That's all.
Huh? No problem here. No, not at all. I know how to back pedal. I know.
Hey, you bitch ass. Fuck up bullshit. All right, let's get back up.
Bart. This fucking Bart guy.
He'll go block. Guys, I told him to play this way. But not reckless, but I told him to play with passion.
Yeah. There's a difference between passionate and stupid.
And that takes us to halftime. The Redskins 6, the Jets 5 at halftime.
Got 125 yards rushing. We're averaging 7.5 yards a fucking carry. It's ground and pound, New York Jets style, beating their ass. Now let's fucking take care of the football, and we'll be lighting this damn scoreboard up, all right?
Hey, pick them up. Bring the energy. You know what I'm saying? Have some fun out there. We ain't having any fun.
Hey, let's go, babe. Let's go. Focus for one drive. This might be our last one. Have a little fun out there, Wood. Have a little fun. 60 zone, hard two. Ready? Come on, Vlad. Come on.
The Jets with their starting offense on the field with one notable exception. Vladimir Dukas, the rookie from UMass, has replaced Matt Slauson at left guard.
Damn, he's going to get us killed. Damn it, he's going to get us killed. Kid's got to be better than that shit.
Come back now. Come on. I need you, Vlad. Come on. Ready?
Sanchez was hit by Kedrick Golston and hobbled a bit as he got up. And it looks like he's favoring his right arm or right shoulder a bit.
Inside rush, and Vladimir Dukas gets a little overextended, and that gets your quarterback distended.
Looks like he's hurt.
He's shaking it off back in the huddle.
You all right, Mark? Let's go. Twins right, 40 plan. I want it.
All right, pick it up, Big O. Let's go, babe. Get us a damn touchdown here.
Hold
that protection. Come on, babe.
Sanchez throws right, caught by Keller inside the 5. Dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. And the Jets offense finally gets into the end zone.
Hey, I figured it out. We're going to become more like you guys, because when we have fun, we're really good.
No shit.
We're uptight. We just like...
Amen, brother.
When we started the drive, Brandon's like, man, you look fat. You look fatter than Rex Grossman. I was like, what?
I'm telling you, dude, seriously, if we do it, well, nobody will stop us.
I'm telling you.
Because you're exactly right. It is still a game, isn't it?
The Jets' starting defense has been sharp, allowing only a single touchdown all preseason.
Yeah, we got another series. They want us to start back up, get the motor running.
Calvin's gimping a little bit.
First team defense is still out there, but Calvin Pace is not on the field. Pace is headed to the locker room.
Calvin Pace. So now we're back to 100% of the snaps instead of 75, all right? So we're aware of it, okay?
At the Jet 15-yard line. Bartell back to throw, under pressure, screen left to Larry Johnson, loose at the 15, he's at the 10, tripped up at the 5, touchdown Redskins as the Jets brought the blitz.
Boy, was that bad. 60 fucking yards right up our ass.
We got a long way to go with those backups, boys.
So Rex Ryan, what does he come away with from this game? Highs and lows. I don't think there's any highs. Jets fall to 1-2 in the preseason. Turnovers a big part of the problem here tonight for Rex Ryan.
Now listen, there are a lot of damn good things in that game. Okay, obviously, you hate to lose just like I hate to lose. Now defense, can't give up a damn score. I don't give a shit who's out there. Nobody needs to score. I don't give a shit where the ball's at. 4 turnovers, guys, doesn't get it done in this league. You turn the ball over 4 times. I don't care how bad you kick the shit out of them up front and everything else, run the ball down their throat. You don't win when you turn the ball over 4 times. All right, we know that. Now, we might have lost a couple of good dudes. All right, next guy's got to step up and roll. The young guys have got to step up and try to make this football team. Is that not right? All right, let's go to work.
The buzz of the Big Apple is the perfect antidote to the drone of training camp.
You want something like this, like something like 5. That's what you want, right? Yes. Sure. Also, too, you can do that with your jeans. So you can either dress up or you can dress it down.
Wait, we're like in the middle of Times Square right now.
It's like Waikiki on steroids. I kind of want freaking Spider-Man to go flying through. Pizza. Hey, it's my pizza parlor right there.
Every time I see a pizza set, I'm going to think of what he said to you.
Man, look at this, dog. This got me bugging right now, man. I found a gray hair. Can you tell?
Nope. I ain't even noticed it until you said something.
God, yes, you can. It's right there.
Because you see it. You looking dead at it.
Okay, I'm going to look away. Okay, I didn't see it. Oh, my God, I'm getting old.
It's a wrestling ring.
Remember, no hitting below the belt, right? Ding, ding.
Be careful.
Don't hit the ropes.
Not in the head. Not in the head. Not in the head.
Uh-oh, I got you on the ropes, buddy.
Jacob.
I got you on the ropes.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, I'm down. You knocked me down.
You win, Jay. Awesome.
Backup quarterback Kellen Clemens is facing the biggest decision of his career, whether to accept a pay cut or test the open market.
Oh, well, this beats meetings anyway.
Okay. So I spoke to Dave on, I think it was like Thursday, Wednesday night or Thursday. I got the feeling from him that looked like things were looking pretty good here, but he just wanted to look at one other opportunity. Does that sound about right?
Yep.
Okay.
I like it here and I like this, but what it boils down to, in my mind, I don't want to be overpaid just like I don't want to be underpaid. I'm a small town kid. I believe in you get what you deserve and that's it. But do I set myself up as the guy who can be pushed over?
No, because your contract's up at the end of the year, and then the market's going to dictate it, and how you practice every day. But and the whole thing about being pushed over is like, hey Rex, like I'm going to prove to you that I'm the long-term 2 on the field, and when that happens, and there's a range of what backups make, remember this conversation because I'm doing right by you. I expect you to do right by me. I think it's much more important that you become his guy than anything else.
This has been your most persuasive argument yet.
I just looked at it. We got 49 guys that can play right now, and we need 4 more.
Yeah, Rex, we're going to have hard choices, man. I'm just telling you.
Oh, I know.
Oh, Rex, it comes back to the same group of guys we've been talking about for a month. Coles, Laurie, and T-Rich. I mean, those are the non-minimum backup players.
Yeah, but T-Rich has earned the right to be here. Let's be who we are. Ground and pound the living shit out of you. And then we're better on the outside, so we'll be a better team. But don't think for a second we're going to change who the fuck we are. I mean, we can't. We know the formula. We won. We were 1 game away from the Super Bowl with that formula.
In the NFL, just getting your foot in the door is an achievement. Today, the Jets will be making cuts to get their roster to the league-mandated 75 players. A hard day for all involved.
Hey, Andre. Hey, I need you to come with me. See Mike and bring you like playbooks, okay? Hey, Ron. Yeah, I need you to come with me and go talk to Mike and bring the playbooks. All right?
We're going to cut players this week. We always tell them the same thing. You have a dream of playing pro football, then you should pursue it zealously, and we hope it can work out someplace else. It just means at this time, it's not a good fit for the Jets. You actually played really well the other night. That was your best game by far. But unfortunately, looking at the numbers, we're not going to be able to keep you. I know about how hard you work. I know you like football, and you can make a career of this. Hopefully you can hook on someplace else. And Marcus, what I would tell you is just try to become a more consistent special teams player. You worked your ass off this year. I'll tell you what, you really won everybody over downstairs. And you never know, you can come back here, injuries, you're on our short list. You've really impressed a lot of people.
All right, thank you, man.
Okay, all right, good luck.
With this,
They'll take care of all that.
Okay.
All right, good luck.
2 veterans, quarterback Kellen Clemens and wide receiver Lavernius Coles, take the long walk together to meet their fate.
I got too much respect for you to not give you at least the opportunity to be on somebody's roster for the whole year, okay? I don't know if it'll happen, because everybody tries, the way this league is, they try to get younger. We have some things financially with our team. One of them is the Revis deal. We have to have money in place in case he shows up without a new contract. There's a great possibility you're still going to be on this football team. It's just that if we have you in the first week, then we have to pay the whole season. And the way that our money is right now, we can't do that.
Oh, no,
you would have the money right now. But
if anybody understands, I understand it.
Okay.
I appreciate the opportunity. It's not anything like that. I'm just thankful I got a chance to walk through the door and see I was a part of what y'all had, and that's great for me.
Well, hey, I want you out there, though. We want you here. It's funny, when we talked about I want you in front leading, we bring you back in. That's what I want you to do, okay? Because everybody has so much respect for you, and, including me. Enjoy your little vacation, whatever. Keep working out, but get ready to come right back, okay? All right, partner. But I appreciate it. I'll see you. All right, man.
Yeah.
Now, did we get O'Connell?
No, because...
oh, God, tell Dave Zott then.
Oh.
Call Dave Zott.
Okay, because we don't have an answer from Kellen yet. Hey, let me ask you this. All right, do you speak to Dave?
I just called him and said, hey, are you awake? You want to go do this? I'm excited to do it, get it done,
Okay.
move on. So I think he was talking about calling you.
Yeah, I don't think he's called last
Hey, Mike.
Hey, I'm here with Kellen. Did Dave call back on the paperwork?
Actually, I think this might be him on the other line. Hold on.
Okay.
It's just nice to get it put to bed.
Yeah,
It's nice to
absolutely.
get it put to bed. I'm going to go look at some apartments or something for this year. And
Obviously, we got, Mark, the clear-cut starter, and then you have Brunel and you have Clemens. Right now, I think that's pretty good.
Hey, Kevin, come on in. Here, let's just sit over here. So we're going to let you go, and it's it just came down to the fact that we felt that Kellen beat you out.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep 3 quarterbacks this year, and we really had hope when we had traded for you and given up a pick that you were going to turn into our long-term number 2, and unfortunately that hasn't happened. And that was really, at the end of the day, the difference was, I think there's more of a trust with Kellen that if he had to go play, he has a better chance of operating our offense today than you do.
It's obviously disappointing. I wanted to be here. It's a great place with you and Rex, and obviously Shotty and Cav. So
right.
And the quarterback group's great. So
right.
It's obviously somewhere where I wanted to be. So this is, it's going to be really tough. But thank you for the opportunity.
Sure.
You brought me in here last year, and got to have an opportunity. That's all you can ask for. So
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right, they'll process all the paperwork, and I know Shotty and Cav want to see you.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right, Kevin, good luck.
Thank you.
The way our team's built, we don't really have expensive backups.
We got great frontliners, which is what you want. You want to have them up here, and then the other guys are...
Yeah, when you pay Mangold, and you pay Brick, and you pay Revis, that's what's going to happen.
Right.
The alternative would be let Nick Mangold walk out of here.
Right.
You can't keep them all.
It's brutal. If it was up to a coach would keep every player he has, because we see the positives in all these guys. This is the part of the job that nobody likes, but, you have to do it. We let a couple good players go today. They played like Jets, a lot of them, but it's tough to make this team. There's no question about it, Give them their due respect and all that kind of stuff. People ask you about them. It's just damn good players right there.
On the next Hard Knocks, everyone's in hot water.
So we're back. All my ex-girlfriends are going to be like, oh, God.
But the fun and games are over, and the final roster cuts are made.
The lights came on, and that son of a bitch pissed down his leg.
Yeah, so he goes to the practice squad.
I'm hoping that I'll be on a 53-man roster so I can show everybody that I'm reliable.
Does this kid have a chance? No.
Tune in next Wednesday for the finale of Hard Knocks, training camp with the New York Jets. And for more, go to HBO.com to ask a Jet a question, watch bonus video, and play You Be the Coach. Boxing After Dark returns September 11th with a featherweight unification bout between title holders Yuriorkis Gamboa and Orlando Salido. This has been a presentation of HBO Sports.